Hey guys, welcome to another training session video. Today is Christmas Eve, so in advance, Merry Christmas to all of you. And I thought to myself, why not give you an example of a power twister training session. This one is especially a great training session because normally or typically on holidays people are a bit lazy and do not really want to sweat that much. So therefore I said to myself, why not show you how you can use this 70 kg power twister by ITA. If you cannot close it for multiple repetitions without the help of an additional 5 kg plate, for example, so additional weight attached to the spring by a rope. And this method of training is obviously there to progress towards bending this power twister without any help. So you might start with 5 kg or 6 kg or 7 kg and then work your way up all the way to maybe, well, an additional help of 0 kg, so nothing. And this is especially important if you do not have the money to buy all the different models that help you progress in power twisters, but also if you want to have a little bit more volume going. So you might be able to do it for 10 repetitions without any help, without any additional help, but then you fatigue and you cannot continue. So 10 repetitions is fine, but it's not enough to do a whole training session with. And my goal is today not to do a whole training session with a power twister, because otherwise I might need maybe 10 kg of resistance. And that's not really what I want to do, because then it somehow defeats the purpose of training with a 70 kg spring. I'm more interested in strength right now, but to get some repetitions going, I still need some additional help, and that's with this 5 kg plate here attached to the middle of the spring through this rope, okay? So my max was 17 repetitions in one training session, and of course I tried to beat that today. And let's hope I can do at least 24, because today is the 24th of December. But yeah, we'll see. So it's really not that easy. I warmed up, which is very important. Warmed up with regular dumbbells, so my chest, my biceps, my triceps and my shoulders, and hopefully it works out right now. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you see, you really have to be warmed up, because it might slide away. And that is because the resistance gets very tough once you get a few reps going. So 70 kg or 65 kg to be exact seems to be a good resistance for me. And please pay attention that I'm only doing it double underhand, because the double overhand version is harder and I do not have the support that I might need when doing a double overhand. Now, obviously, if you want to do a double overhand, what you need to have is a resistance band attached to the ceiling of your gym, and then you basically pull it as far as you can to get a little bit of help while bending it. So it's basically the thing I'm doing here, but upside down. So these were 10 repetitions. 17. Woo. So I already achieved my one rep, not my one rep max, but my max of last time. But I still have, I would say, sort of 10 to 15 reps at least in the tank. I'm recording this video now at about noontime on Christmas Eve, so it's still not Christmas Eve to be exact. But of course, after all this eating and drinking and sitting with your family and everybody you invited, it is obviously not possible to do a training session. So you see, last time I told you the 70 kg is really something. It's not that easy. Now, of course, you always have to keep in mind how strong you are in 3 or 4 compound movements, like the bench press, the deadlift, the squat, and also the shoulder press. But although I'm by far not the strongest person, I'm definitely not the weakest person. So I'm quite strong, especially for my height and for my weight, for my body weight. But 70 kg is really something, especially if you try to do a double underhand, a double overhand. And I still have some help, additional help that helps me get this one going here. So $18, $19, $21, $22, $23, $24. Ooh. Let's try to get to 30. Ah, 25. This is the max. Woo. So you see, once you are done, you are done. So, of course I could get to 30 with a pause of 15 to 20 minutes, but that's a bit too much of a pause to me, and that really doesn't count for me as doing it in one training session, because 15 minutes break is like cooling down from doing whatever you're doing. So that's it, guys. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I just wanted to give you an idea, besides working out myself, I just wanted to give you an idea of how tough this power twister really is. And I have to say that I'm nevertheless very proud of myself, because I beat my own record by 7 repetitions. So I'm really content with myself, and I hope it's going all uphill from here. So see you then.